Aqua gang, gang, gang. What it do? Shout it. It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message from my beautiful Aquarius soul family, my Aqua gang in this thing. I hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us exactly what it is that we need to know in regards to my beautiful Aquarian energies, my Aqua gang in this thing. Sun and rising Venus signs. This is going to be for new and or current. That's what we're feeling today. And it feels good. I'm not gonna lie. The energy feels fresh, vibrant. Okay, lucrative. Hello, abundant. Somebody has their eye on you. Somebody could have had their eye on you for some time now. That's only for some of you, not for all of you. Okay, for others of you, it's from the very first time that they set eyes on you. Okay, I do feel like the feeling is mutual as well. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper. New and or current. This is somebody you're currently dealing with, like you just met this person or y'all just started to really build something or you're hoping to. And for others of you, this is somebody who's on their way in, okay? Very soon here though, okay? This is like near future, within the next couple of weeks or so. Could be between the holidays and your birthday time frame. I'm hearing that as well. We will confirm all of this. Please know that these messages are general, you guys, okay? Look at this. Cancer energy. So divine feminine, divine masculine energy is sometimes how I get cancerous energies. Could be, maybe you met this person this summer for some of you, but not all of you, okay? Before we dive all the way in, the messages are general. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I also feel the need to be very soft-spoken. It's a time to give rather than to take. This is a giver. And perhaps you've only been used to dealing with takers. That could have been a pattern of the past, but the past cycles are now over. So we have Virgo energy, new moon in Virgo and new moon in Cancer. Only the new, baby. I'm hearing only the good and only the new. As long as you believe that the good is possible, then it is possible, right? It says you and your loved ones are safe. This is somebody who will take on this connection. They are very family oriented, right? So that's why it names your loved ones. This is somebody who, they're ready for something serious. I do feel that for sure. But there's something about once you commit or once they commit to someone, it's family, you know, and they want to like be close to your family and get to know your family. They have a lot to give and they are also ready to receive, right? So this is all about giving and receiving. This could be a Virgo for some of you or Cancer. Like I said, bottom of the deck, we have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Wow. I mean, they didn't come to play, did they? All new moons. Whew. Okay, well, they have spoken. I feel like the energy is extremely strong here, you guys. It's a little intense. Even if neither one of you pull the trigger on expressing feelings rapidly, I feel like the energy progresses rapidly. I love that prosperity is on the table because this is not a connection that's about taking losses. Now, all of this is the energy surrounding this person, right? Like this is somebody who wants to give you your flowers. This is somebody who wants to adorn you with a crown, right? Like they view you as a king or a queen, an empress, an emperor. Okay, this is also somebody who might be a little bit protective over your heart, over your energy, especially if you share with them the things that you've been through. And the way that I see this prosperity lies ahead is this is somebody who will want to not just nurture the connection, right? Because we do have flowers. There's a crown of flowers here in this new moon in Virgo card. So to me, that gives nurturing, right? Like planting seeds, blooming. Flowers are in full bloom. This is somebody who does understand the work that it takes to build something, okay? Prosperity specifically speaks of wanting to take care of you And I hear you. I could take care of my damn self, right? Like I don't need no man, I don't need no woman, I don't need nobody to take care of. I could take care of myself, we get it. But I feel like Spirit is placing this person in your life to show you how good it can feel to have a partner, right? Like this is about support. This is not about like pity. This is a supportive partner. Yeah, strength is in numbers. So this is also why prosperity is on the table, because the two of you together are going to be a force to be reckoned with. They are ready for a serious relationship. Just know that, okay? For some of you, especially if you've decided that you kind of want to play the field, you want to stay single, you're grown, right? Like you could decide how you're wanting to move forward. If you're not really ready, I feel like something is going to tell you, right? Your intuition is definitely going to be screaming to you that this is somebody that you can feel safe with. And now look, we have security, right? Like, so safety and security, but they're going to prove that. This is not somebody who's just showing up expecting to be given these privileges or expecting to have your trust off rip. This is a signifier of somebody who is, showing you with their actions that they're worthy of it. Okay. We have finally another adult, and then we also have be careful with me, my emotions can dissolve, right? Like this. So this person feels like you are, how shall I say? This person feels as if you are not to be played with, like you are to be, they need to be careful with you. Yeah. That they have to tread lightly. You may, you come off as someone who doesn't mind being alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there is a bit of a threat here in this person's opinion, because you're not pressed for a relationship. So they do know that they have to come correct. That's not to take as a red flag or to be alarming. This is just somebody who knows that if things do build between the two of you, that they probably have one good chance and one good chance only. We have adventurous. So even with all of that earth energy here on the table, this is still somebody who is willing to take a risk with you. And this is somebody who likes to have fun, you guys, okay? I feel like they have built a level of security in their life to where they can have fun. So they may have, this person may have like multiple streams of income, lots of passive income is what I'm hearing. They are very financially well off. They have time and energy to build this all by themselves if you need them to. They want to take care of you. That might be a little off-putting to you at first. You're used to doing it all alone, solo dolo. That's how I see this card, right? Like just doing shit on your own. It's not that you hate it or just, you know what I'm saying? It hasn't always been the best, but you've grown accustomed to it for some of you, right? But it's just like, this is how things have always been. It's just, it is what it is sort of energy, but now it's crossing because Spirit is bringing something else in. Are you willing to take a dive? That's what I just heard. Are you willing to dive in? They think that you are bomb as F. Your body is tea, your face is tea. Okay. Your mind. This person may be questioning a lot why you are single, right? To them, you shouldn't be. So they're going to have a lot of questions as to why your relationship status has been single for however long it's been, right? They want to know why, right? Like, they're like, should I be worried? Because you should be locked up, okay? Locked away and safe. Safeguarded. So we have showing off. And we also have let's try again. So this person has had their fair share of heartbreaks. But they're not scorned. Which is a beautiful thing, because I don't get that this person is bringing in the shit that has happened to them in the past and making you pay for it. And I don't think that you're going to be doing that either. You just don't roll that way. I feel like both of you have healed in a very beautiful way. It's showing in your aura. That is mirrored energy. So let's see here. Give me this person's personality traits. We already know that they are a family-oriented type of person. Yeah, they've taken a lot of losses, you guys. For all of this optimism and all of this, you know, adventure, this light, this openness, this person has taken a lot of hits. But I feel like with their hits also came wins, right? They've healed from all of their old wounds. They had to sacrifice certain time time and periods within their life. So this person may have had to be alone for quite some time so that they could build. Yeah, look, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like they had to be alone. So I feel like this person may be like a perpetual bachelor or bachelorette. That's not to alarm you. That's just to let you know that this is not the type of person who just on a whim starts dating just because. Even the way that the two of you meet might be a little bit outside of the box for both of you. They don't date for nothing, for naught. This is not a serial dater. This is somebody who is consistent. This is also somebody who is very serious, okay, when it comes to relationships, courting, dating, and shit like that. This is potentially also why they remained single for as long as they have. I'm seeing like maybe 5 years plus. They've been building an empire though. I definitely hear that this person got money. Not that that matters. I'm just saying, right? To them, it's like, I can take care of you. Like, you don't have to do that anymore. They might actually say that to you. Not right off the bat. I do feel like that's something that they safeguard. It's like not a secret, but it is confidential information. This person has been taken advantage of. Yeah, they hold on to it. It's like, it is sort of like a secret, but I feel like it's something that they're more than willing to share with you rapidly. That might take them aback because they normally hold on to the idea, or they normally hold on to this information, what they have, what they've built, right? What they can provide, what their table actually looks like. Because it's not just one table, it's multiple tables. Everybody can eat, you, your family, your kids, like whoever, right? Whoever you want to bring. They have so much to give. They could have dealt with a lot of takers as well. Stingy people. That's how I see this Four of Pentacles, right? So they've guarded themselves. They guard their possessions. They may have some possessiveness, but over themselves, right? Over their heart. There's something about you though. I feel like it does take them aback initially. I have to be honest about that, right? We have the Star card. See, this is somebody this person is used to not only moving super duper slow with the Knight of Pentacles, right? And they play chess and they play for the long haul, right? They don't play games, but they do. I hear they play for keeps, but they also guard their hearts, right? So they move strategically is really how they want to say it. They don't want to use the word play. They strategize in order to protect themselves. They've been burnt profusely here with this Five of Cups. They may have a lot of regrets with things that they sacrificed, self-sacrificing, right? Changes that they had to make. This is somebody who often gives a lot. What is that? Oh, that's the sun peeking through. See, this person is used to moving slow, but strategically is more how I'm seeing this Knight of Pentacles. But that is no more. Not since the sun rose. That's you. Okay. We have you showing up here, guys. The Star card. Hope for the future. This is also somebody who feels like you remove this part of them. King of Swords. They may be an air sign like you, but there's a lot of earth on the table. So they could be air mixed with earth or vice versa, right? You specifically go here, and it's right next to the security card. So I feel like just in a short amount of time, you may be protective over this person as well, over the things that they have, over the things that they tell you, over the things that they show you that may also take you aback, right? Neither one of you have cared this fast, this rapidly, right? And wanted something or felt like something was such a good fit. With the King and now the Queen of Pentacles on the table, right? So that is a divine pair, a divine match. I just want to take your stress away. I feel like Spirit is surprising both of you with this connection. This is almost coming out of nowhere. There is security in this. There's safety in this. But allow yourself to move at your own pace, of course. That's for this person as well. Can you give me some insight in terms of what they find most attractive about you? About Aquarius. What do they find most attractive about you? Okay, your mind. But I already said that. And I feel like that's something that you get a lot. They feel like the two of you think alike. Yeah, they feel like the two of you have both been through some shit, but they feel like the two of you think alike. There's something about a cerebral connection, right? With friendship being one of the first words to describe the Two of Cups, which is soulmate energy, right? It feels like y'all are locked in before you acknowledge it out loud. You may both acknowledge it internally. It feels like it's bringing an ease. Look at that body of water there, right? There's a level of mental clarity that you may bring this person. You're very harmonious, or they feel like they can seek solace in conversing with you. I feel like this is somebody who may shoot ideas by you or ask you your opinion. And from the very first time they ask you your opinion about something, you might blow their mind with the Page of Swords because you're teaching them something. You're learning them something. It's not that nobody is smarter than this person, but they may have surrounded themselves with people who were not as intellectually heightened as they are, or people who don't think outside of the box, because it could be that as well, right? So you offer them a different perspective, your mind, fresh ideas, right? Imagination, ambition, viewing things from a different perspective, or even calling them out on certain things, right? Whatever it is, it blows their mind. And from that point on, it's like they're locked in with you, but they will run everything by you from that point on. Oh my gosh. And it's sort of like when you're talking to them about certain things that they care about, you may come from, it comes off as if you truly care, right? Like you have their best interests at heart, even though you don't even know them. That's something that really sticks out to them. It could also be the compassion in which you show them. Your verbiage, particularly, could be nurturing and food for their soul. Hear an airplane? Yeah, I'm hearing like flying high. So they may feel high around you. I don't get that this person drinks. They might not drink. They don't smoke. Like they don't indulge. But I heard feeling high. So you make this person feel inebriated, loopy almost, right? Giddy. So what will you find most attractive about them? Aha. And they will protect you, okay? Their strength, their resilience, their discipline, but more notably, their confidence. What they've been through is definitely going to be something that comes up very early on. What the both of you have been through, but specifically what this person has been through, okay? Their resilience, what they have had to dig themselves out of, the loss and despair in which they were in versus what they built since then. Beautiful. You may also like how balanced this person is energetically, right? Because self-discipline and self-control are one and the same. This person had to have a lot of discipline in order to accumulate the things that they have in their life. This is speaking more financially, but just in life in general. They have their shit together. There's a good balance in this person's nature and their attitude and their being, right? With all of those pentacles, pentacles is like earth energy. That's grounded energy. That's mom, dad, you know, the responsible one. But we also had adventure that showed up, right? We also had the sun that showed up, and the strength. It's just like a very good balance in terms of this person's characteristics, their morals, all of that at once, all together, is definitely speaking to your soul. And that is by design. It might hit both of you out of nowhere. Notice they had me put that Two of Cups back in the deck because I feel like the both of you, it will hit the both of you like a jolt of lightning, but nobody is acknowledging it right off the bat, which is fine, right? Because it feels mutual. It feels like the both of you are trying to have this patience, right? And understanding. So we have the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision to be made, you guys. With the Tower there, I feel like maybe there is a moment where the two of you absolutely know that this is more than just a physical attraction. This is more. There's so much more that can be built here. But it is going to take some adapting, and there is going to be some changes that have to occur on both of your ends, right? Because I feel like the both of you have kind of grown accustomed to single life, or just how you've been doing life. And there's some adjustments that have to be made in order to bring this together. You still get to choose, you know, whether or not that's like worth it for you. Okay, you've battled. Both of you have battled. This is not a battle though. This is more about where you want to go. Where do you see yourself, right? Like, what are you building after destruction has already occurred, right? What are you willing to invest? This person included. Can I get some insight in terms of this person's past? Relationships specifically. Oh, Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords, yeah. They had to walk away from a pretty monumental connection, you guys, okay? This could be a twin flame. They were changed after this. That makes a lot of sense as to why the Five of Cups would have been showing up in their energy. They took countless losses. And one of the biggest blows upon walking away from this, it was a life-changing, transformative relationship that they experienced, okay? It could have been with another air sign. They attract a lot of air signs, but you're very different, okay? They had to choose themselves. Sometimes choosing yourself is the hardest shit ever, and I feel like they went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They resisted it for quite some time. But this is somebody who who unfortunately I feel may have been a little messy, because the Six of Swords is about chaos, right? It is about trying to find mental clarity within the chaos. It is about things being chaotic, choppy waters, stormy waters. The Six of Swords is a card of solace. It allows you to hop on a boat and leave the toxicity and the chaos behind. But again, I feel like the energy around that feels more like this person had to rip a band-aid to get away from this. So this is why they stayed single. It doesn't give me red flag at all. But I also feel like the protective barrier that they built is this Queen of Swords energy. Look at this, another divine pair. The two of you may have that in common, not necessarily. Don't force anything to fit. Queen of Swords, King of Swords, head over heart, handling business, you know, strictly business. Okay, focusing on money, focusing on work, focusing on tangible things that you can make out, right? Focusing on the things that you can count up. Numbers don't lie, people do. That's this type of energy. So it might be a shock to this person's heart, right? When you show up. Because they may have locked it away in this tower. And now Spirit is bringing the tower down, but it doesn't feel fake. You know, it doesn't feel unorganic. We have the Hermit, the High Priestess, and now the Two of Cups can rest on the table with the Hermit kind of crossing. So you both have a decision, right? It might be a little bit scary. Stakes are high. Once you've gotten used to being single, this is in this person's energy. You can decide if you also agree. There is no risk of destruction. There's no risk of heartbreak. There's no risk of, you know, your vulnerability being weaponized, etc., etc., etc. Whatever happened in the past. Being alone, there's no risk, right? Because there's nobody else there but you. And in the time that they were alone, they built so much. They do have a lot to lose. So I almost get this person wondering if this is infatuation, but we have the Two of Cups, right? This is divine intervention for the both of you. You are not to remain single, even if you thought you were supposed to, and that feels mirrored, that phrasing. So let's hop over to the extended, okay? We're going to dig in over there. I want to see if there's actually enough to build something here, something solid, something long-term, something long-lasting. So neither one of you are wasting your effing time, okay? Let's see if there's attraction on all levels, even though I kind of feel there truly is, but we'll double check that, okay? I would love to know how this person behaves once they're committed. Do they change? Do they switch up once they feel like they have you? Okay. I would love to know if there are any warnings or any other things that you need to be aware of, you need to keep your eye on, or that could pose as deal breakers. We will look into that, if at all. Okay, let's also see how far this is going. Is there potential for actual union, longevity? What does things look like if you decided to invest in this long term, 10 years, 5 years, 10 years from now? What would that return look like for you? What's the ROI on this? And then you can decide if that's worth it, right? No judgment. You get to decide for yourself. We will see if there are any subconscious blocks that could potentially be delaying things, holding you back, or not allowing you to see things clearly, even if the things that you don't see are the good things. How do you remove those? And then we will pull time frames. For those of you who have met this person, when is it moving to the next level of commitment? When can it potentially do that? For those of you who have not met this person, when will you potentially be meeting this person? Okay. We will see when your next long-term committed relationship is going to be, and we'll pull advice. I will also pull an Ask the Universe reading, okay? And I'll give you the floor to ask a few questions of your own, but I have more instructions for that over in the extended. So without further ado, click the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. I'm going to see y'all over there, so let's go.